What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Wallet Monkey channel, where we give you all the credit intel you need to grow your wallet. Today, we are going to talk about the Best Buy credit card, which is backed by Citibank, and the store card that you can get, and all the benefits that exist there. I actually think this is a sleeper card for a couple different reasons. Just the membership aspect and then the benefits and the rewards that you get are absolutely insane. So let's talk about this. Let's start here. So we're on walletmonkey.io, master credit card lender list, and you see here that they mostly pull Equifax and TransUnion. I mean, most data points I'm seeing online are Equifax, so just keep that in mind. Also, too, we've got a couple data points here, so this is constantly being updated. We've got a big data dump that we're working on that's going to be coming out soon on the site, so keep an eye on that. Okay, let's jump over here. Citibank itself does do a pre-qualification. And so I'm starting here because I say do this and take it as a grain of salt, because if we just come up here under credit cards, it says view all credit cards, see if you're pre-selected. The link is also on walletmonkey.io, and this loads up to see if we're pre-qualified. This does not pre-qualify you for the store card. I just want to make that crystal clear, because the Best Buy credit card is not listed on Citibank. When it's not listed on Citibank, think of it like any other co-brand, right? So it's recognized by each bank, but Citibank isn't promoting it. So that tells you that it's going to be a different underwriting process. So the only reason why I say to go through this is to just give you an idea of how Citibank is feeling about you, right? And so we can use this data, as we've discussed previously in past videos, is that we can also use the matching engine data that we're getting, which Citibank is plugged into Experian, Wallet Hub, and Credit Karma. So using their recommendation engines, and some give you a percentage, 80, 90%. Credit Karma, I think, gives you good, very good, excellent odds. I would say focus on very good to excellent odds there. And it has to be over, I would say, 94% on, I think that is, Experian does percentages, and I think Wallet Hub does too. So yeah, you want to be at the upper end of that, right? Because essentially, really what we want is we want to get approved for the Visa card that is backed by Citibank and not the store card, right? The store card can only be used in a store. The Visa card can be used anywhere. So anyways, I'm giving you all this so that you can get an idea of the, gauge the temperature, so to say, on how Citi is feeling about you. All right, let's get started. So if we just jump on over to the Best Buy site, we'll see that, first off, as I discussed, there is the Best Buy credit card or store card, similar to Amazon, and then there is the Visa card, which is usable anywhere. The rewards are pretty crazy. Both of them, you can get a 5% back in rewards or financing options on purchases of $299 and up. The rewards actually end up to be 6%, and with I believe it's the Visa card, you can also get upwards of 10% back on the purchases that you make that day, which again is pretty crazy. All right, so let's scroll down and go through this. 5% back in rewards. They both have the financing options. Yeah, the 10%, I'm not sure. I believe that's only the Visa card, but I could be wrong. Okay, and then the normal stack for the Visa card is right here. So I'll just leave this up for a sec. 3% back in rewards on gas, 2% back on grocery, dining, and takeout, and 1% back on all other purchases. Plus, there's limited time bonus categories, and then there's offers. So I think that's probably the bonus categories, but similar to Amex, they will email you certain offers throughout the year. Now, the next big piece of this is the My Best Buy program, which there is a free option, and then based on the amount of spend, you can actually qualify for an elite card member. So we have to spend $1,500. I got that pulled up right here. We have to spend a total of $1,500 on qualifying purchases, and it can happen as soon as 15 to 20 days after this milestone is hit. So after you've now spent a total of $1,500 on qualifying purchases, 15 to 20 days after that, you'll get bumped up from just regular to elite status, okay? And so with elite status, they receive 1 point for every dollar spent on qualifying purchases. All right, core and elite members get 5% back in rewards. So if you have a $500 purchase, that's 1,250 points, which is $25 in value. So this stuff really starts to add up. And Elite also get an additional, which gets you up to that, what was the amount they gave us? I think it's 6%. Yeah. So 6% is what they get, and 500 you get $30. All right. Don't forget, you also got the 10% that you get the first day. So here's the details on that. If we scroll down to the fine print, get 2.5 points per $1 spent. So that's your 5% back in rewards on qualifying purchases. Okay, if you apply and are approved for a new card, your first day of purchases, within 14 days of opening the account, you'll get an additional 2.5 bonus points, an additional 5% back in rewards for a total of 10%. Points are not awarded on promotional credit purchases, and you cannot combine it with other offers. So pretty crazy, right? And then details on the financing as of the last 30 days. Okay, so here's the financing details. I'll just leave that there for a second instead of attempting to read through that. All right, so yeah, you get the financing option on $299 and up, or your cash back, right? So let's see, we covered that. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is this. So the Total Tech membership, in and of itself, is probably worth you getting if you're buying a lot of electronics. And now there's going to be another video that we're going to release, which is Best Buy versus the Best Buy credit card versus the Apple credit card, and we're going to go through some of the differences there. But the Total Tech membership is absolutely insane. If you're buying things like TVs, you're just getting into a new house, having cameras set up or a camera system, really anything that involves like possible installations and things like that, these services like Total Tech are worth it because you get access to the Geek Squad, which I'm sure you remember from before using Best Buy, but also too, they do free installation on like standard stuff. So TV mounting, cameras, installation of that sort of thing, right? And I think that's insanely valuable for a lot of people. Also too, keep in mind that they've got, what is this, almost a 5-star rating on over 3,500 reviews, which is pretty good. Like I would say that's phenomenal. So it's $199 per year. Here's the quick look at the benefits. So you get Geek Squad 24/7, 365, 24 months on product protection. This is the Apple Care, which we're going to talk about in just a second. Free delivery and standard installation on new Best Buy purchases. Again, here's what I was just talking about. VIP access to dedicated phone and chat teams. Access to exclusive Total Tech member prices. That's good. They do this throughout the year. Free 2-day shipping. This has got you feeling like Amazon vibes, I'm sure. Extended 60-day return and exchange windows. This is huge. It does happen. Everyday savings on repairs, etc. Okay, so we'll talk more about the Apple Care in just a second. Free delivery, standard installation, and haul away. So they'll take the empty boxes and trash, basically clean up the mess. From TV mounting to installing a smart video doorbell. Huge list. So you can actually see the full list if you wanted to look at that. All right, what else did I want to show here? I think that's it. Get additional savings. Yeah. Okay, so now let's jump into some other things that this actually protects against. So we've got defects in material or workmanship, normal wear and tear, dust, internal overheating, internal humidity, condensation, power surge fluctuation issues that scrap the electronic. So this is actually really, really big. And again, if you're looking at buying a bunch of purchases, or maybe you're trying to build a new computer, you just got into a new house, this is probably a card you should be looking at, which you might not be currently. Or if you're just like a tech nerd and you're constantly buying new tech, this is the type of warranty that you really want to cover. And it's weird because, like 10 years back, you used to get this just baked in, but now you have to pay additional for these services. It makes sense. Okay, so battery replacement, if applicable, get a replacement to your original battery if it fails to hold a charge. So this is big because outside of like drones, which DJI for the longest time would cover you for free if there was battery malfunctions. I don't know if they still do, but like camera batteries and other lithium batteries, you do have the odd chance that these will just show up bad, show up dead. And the return windows do vary on these things from, Amazon and different outlets and retailers, right? So to have this across the board, again, really, really good. And so this covers you on everything, by the way, okay? So you could get this without the credit card and you would be in good shape. Okay, now let's talk about the big boy, which is Apple Care coverage. So this covers you on everything Apple related. So Apple certified service and support coverage, 24/7 priority access, up to 2 incidental of accidental damage protection every 12 months. So, and battery services is covered. So for example, if you, let's do iPhone. So if you did have an issue where you cracked your screen, well, that usually falls, I think, between $100 and $200 to cover. You would only pay the service fee of $29. $1,000 and up, something serious happens, you would only pay the service fee of $99. So this coverage is absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. And a lot of times people, they really are just looking for Apple Care coverage, and they're not really buying that much Apple products throughout the year, right? So, you know, again, talking a little bit about that Apple Card versus just getting the Apple Care with the Total Tech, you know, it starts to make more sense. Okay, so here's a list of the service fees. Oh, I showed you this one earlier. I apologize. That is, I believe it's this. Apple Care fees are based on product type. Yep. Okay, so we've got the iPhone does not cover loss or theft. Yeah, so screen-only damage, $29. Back-glass damage, $29. Any other incidental damage, $99. You see, here's the product breakdown, right? So it covers a lot of the basics. Like everything that you're basically gonna need that could possibly be covered by warranty, they'll cover you. All right, and that's it. So I really think that these two cards are hidden gems because I don't see a lot of people talking about them, and I think both are great. Now, the thing I do want to leave you with is I went back and deep dived into, is there a possibility of being upgraded from the store card to the Visa card? And it seems like at the beginning of 2021 and before then, it was a no. So they did at some point back in time, and then they stopped. And then earlier 2021, it was a hard no. But then what was interesting is I found some data from the end, like quarter 4 of 2021, and I found 2 people, and again, this is a very small sample size, 2 people said that after the 2-year mark, that they got upgraded from the store card to the Visa card. So again, this kind of messes with the timelines of what everyone else was saying and all the other data I was finding, is because 2 years puts us in 2019. So I'm not really sure how that works, but I know that it's at least 12 months, and it seems to be more like 2 to 3 years before they even think about it. And the amount of people that actually get upgraded, it seems like is small, unless this is something new that's just starting, because the data that we've got is very recent. So this might be a new change that they're making. I wouldn't bank on that, and I wouldn't try and get some sort of guarantee out of that. Like I said, again, the sample size is literally 2 people. But shout out to John in the Discord community. He's the one who brought this up to me, and then he said it like 3 or 4 times. So then I finally dug into this and found all this. But I do think that this is a hidden gem and is up there with a lot of other cards. So I would just say consider this in your library or your portfolio of credit cards here, especially with this new year. And if you've got something big coming up, you might want to take a look at this. So anyways, I'd love to hear if you've got some data points on these specific cards. Comment below. Like the video so it gets up in front of more people. And if you're brand new here, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and turn it to all so you don't miss out on future videos. See ya.